Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Into the Vault. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my absolute favorite things in my collection, which is the Nintendo Fun Club newsletter, Issue 1. This is Nintendo Power before it was Nintendo Power. And these things are so remarkably cool. I can't even begin. But I'm going to have to, because that's the whole point of this, isn't it? For me to talk about these things. So, you'll see right here is this is Winter 1987, and this went for a whole $2.50. And what this was just a quasi-regular newsletter that went out to people. It was only a couple of pages long. It has some fancy schmancy pictures on the inside, some cool artwork, and the colors you're looking at aren't washed out. This is the kind of colors that this was actually made out of. It was just black, white, and what appears to be hot pink and several shades of gray. This is talking about the original Super Mario Brothers, enter amazing worlds to rescue the princess. You got some Excitebike, some Hogan's Alley, and I don't know, man, some really cool stuff in here. This is a picture of Jason Bateman, which is pretty cool. You'll look on this picture right here. There's Mr. Jason Bateman and his sister Justine from Family Ties, which is cool. Then there's sneak peeks at pro wrestling and slalom, which is fun because it says sneak peeks, and the screenshots are just pro wrestling and slalom. Slalom was a cool game. That was actually made by Rare, and it was just a skiing game where you would ski downhill, and there was an extraordinarily detailed picture of this guy's butt in front of you while you're skiing downhill. Really good music, though. I think it was David Wise. And then you have pro wrestling, which is obviously like super classic. Gotta love that. Then we have another fake screenshot. Look at this. Look at that. Super Mario Brothers. Awesome. Looks so legit, doesn't it? Pro's Corner, a mailbag, and the mailbag is super awesome because this is the first issue of the first thing that they did. So where they got these letters from, I'm not entirely sure, but hey, whatever, man. Whatever works for them. Like I said, this is Nintendo Power before it was Nintendo Power, and Nintendo Power was, at least for me, an extraordinarily amazing thing. It was, you look at the way the world works right now as far as how we get our news sent to us and how do we learn about new Nintendo news or new video game news in general. And Nintendo Power, that magazine was the coolest thing. You were the cool kid if you had a subscription to Nintendo Power. That's how you knew how to do secrets in all the games. It's how you knew how to beat Castlevania 2, because otherwise, who's figuring that stuff out? I remember neighbors of mine had it. I never had my own subscription until way, way later, and I went on this crusade a year or two ago to try and complete a collection, like a complete run of Nintendo Power and all the specials, and I learned about the Nintendo Fun Club newsletter, which made Doc Lewis in Punch-Out saying, "Join the Nintendo Fun Club today" back, make an awful lot more sense to me. And I had to track these things down, and they're tough to find. There's not a ton of them out there, and the ones you do find aren't in great shape. Like this one is, it's kind of ripped up. It's frayed. It's got some writing on the back. It's taken some water damage, but that kind of stuff doesn't bother me so much because it just gives it character. I mean, this thing was loved. This thing was read. It was handled, and it's just so cool to look at. Never-ending awesomeness. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I love Nintendo Power. I was super sad when it was canceled. I love these Fun Club newsletters, and I did actually complete my collection, so if anybody was wondering. And that's going to be it. So thanks for visiting Inside the Vault, and I'll see you next time.